What's up, people? What's going on? It's the BQF, Black Quarterback Forum, YouTube channel, BlackQBsInEffect.com coming to you. I'm rocking my Hoyas gear. NC2A Tournament Championship is coming up, and big time Hoya fan. Always love my Hoyas, but they are horrible and have not done well at all. They got nowhere near the tournament, but Big East fan here too, so I'm hoping UConn does bring that championship back to the Big East, back to back. That hasn't been done in a while. So, with that being said, let's get to it. What we talk about here, the black quarterbacks, right? We got the draft coming up, and I done made a couple videos about some free agency moves, but I just love all the professional people and everything they got to say. So we'll see what happens in the draft, right? But we got six black prospects coming, and to me, the NFL, no one knows what's going to happen with these quarterbacks once they get to the NFL, right? They're calling Caleb Williams a generational talent, can't miss. So we will see. Most likely he's gonna be taken by the Bears, and then everything else has been subject to these mock drafts. People believing they know they have inside sources, so we shall see. But like I pointed out, if Caleb goes number one and Jaden Daniel goes number two, that would be history for the first year, for the first time where you got two black quarterbacks going first and second. So we'll see. But at my website, I pointed out the other ones too. Michael Penix Jr., Tua's brother, I can't remember his exact name, Joe Milton III out of Tennessee, and Jordan Travis um, out of Florida State. So we shall see what happens and where they go. But a couple of them might end up on teams who need quarterbacks, like the Commanders. Um, they got Marcus Mariota, I believe, at the QB1 slot right now. But we all know that that's probably he gonna probably have to, excuse me, battle for that position. Yeah, Marcus Mariota. So, and the same thing with Jacoby Brissett and the Patriots. If they draft quarterbacks, those guys will have to fight and play for that position. So we could have a couple more black quarterbacks starting. Caleb Williams is definitely going to be starting in Chicago, right? Possibly Jaden Daniels. Who knows the rest of them? Drake May, I know that's another one out there. He's not a black one, but he's expected to be drafted. A couple other JJ McCarthy and a couple of these other quarterbacks. So we'll see where they land. But with the black quarterbacks that are expected to be drafted, at least two of them might end up starting. So we shall see. That will increase the number of total black quarterbacks starting in the NFL to close to half. We had 15 last year at the start of the 2023 season. So we about to crack the window to be equal as far as the number of starting black quarterbacks in the NFL. It's about to happen, people. Like I said, based on statistical analysis, not me up here, as I like to use the word bloviating and just talking smack about black quarterbacks. It's something that is in the rise. That's why the rise of the black quarterback in the NFL. Okay, so with that said, we're gonna be coming to the league in full force. And just to back up for a minute, in regards to some of the young quarterbacks that started last year, and some of the things they're saying about them already, like my man CJ Stroud, MVP, Offensive Rookie MVP of the Year. Their team picked up Joe Mixon and Stephon Diggs. Now, look, I know a lot of people think Stephon gonna be a problem there, but I don't think so. What if he falls in line, and what if he just does what's asked of him and not run his mouth? Think about how offensively strong that team will be with Joe Mixon and Stephon into the fold, and they think CJ Stroud gonna have a sophomore slump. Come on, y'all don't think they're gonna take him in? Stefan, that is, D'Amico Ryans, I believe is the head coach name, and talk to him like, look, we got something good here. All that drama shit, you leave that wherever the hell you came from, or where. So, to me, it's like he gonna, and then these players outside of your quarterback and maybe your left tackle, and then as how important the edge rusher is these days, what have you. Everybody else is expendable, right? You get that top flight quarterback, the rest of them cats is gone. Look what happened to Kansas City with the cheetah, right? Tyreek Hill. Hey, you want to leave? Go. So I think he gonna go there and fit right in and be quiet and play football and act him out the air and always that cover for CJ. And Tank Dell, Nico Collins, and the tight end, I can't think of his name at the moment, but you add Joe Mixon, and he gonna have a slump? Come on. Same thing with Jordan Love. They talking about, oh, let's see him do it again. I mean, his first year as a starter, right? He goes and does pretty well, you know. So some of the things they're saying are ridiculous to me and don't make no sense. Okay, and here, same thing with Pittsburgh. They picked up. Okay, they got Russell Wilson first, so then they got C.J. Stroud. I mean, not C.J. Stroud, Justin Fields. So why do you think they would get Russell first to be like, okay, well, we're gonna make you earn a position? I know what Tomlin might say up front, or but come on, and Russ at the twilight is end of his career. Let him. I call it his retirement. His retirement tour. Going around. Not that people are going to be looking at this as his last year, but how long are you going to hold Justin Field back? Okay, so let's give Russ his last retirement tour. Go out, do what you can. But you have any slip ups, Justin is waiting. We're gonna get Justin prepared, and we got a black head coach. You don't think Tom is gonna take care of them? I mean, come on, with respect. Come on. I don't need uh, a source in the building. I've seen the way Tomlin has dealt with black players that other people might not. Not all of them have been cast offs. I just like the way he does that. Okay, so from my perspective, what I see as a black man, and I'm unapologetically black when it comes to talk about black quarterbacks, I see good things with Mike Tomlin and the Steelers this year with Russell Wilson and Justin Fields. How far they go, who knows? But I'm gonna get into like it's it's 10 top teams in each conference. The bottom six teams don't really got a chance. So I ain't gonna get too much into that right now because this just we ain't even got to the draft. But y'all know football is 365, 24/7. So I just been sitting back watching. Another interesting thing to me is with some of these black wide receivers, and it just happens to be Brandon Ayuk and Stephon Diggs. And I know when it comes to Stephon, y'all might look at AJ Brown's situation in the Eagles, how that imploded. But I just think it's gonna be different. But back to Brandon Ayuk and how he kind of want to get away from the Niners. And why would you think he want to get away from the Niners? The Niners had the best everything last year, right? Best run back, best O line, D line, linebackers, top wide receivers. Everything's the best quarterback. And who have the Niners lost to the last two times in the Super Bowl? That's right, Patrick Mahomes. And where did Brandon Ayuk try to say he wanted to go? And who did he want to go play with? Patrick Mahomes. How's the old saying go? If you can't beat them, join them. So, so Ayuk, they gonna. Of course, I just read the article about he can't do nothing. So they are not going to trade him. He's too good of a player. But you know, I think that's what I believe. He's like, well, I want to go play with the best. Okay. And then you talking about regression in the quarterback and getting back to that. Didn't they take away what's my man in Diego? The Chargers, they took all his options gone, right? All his best receivers are gone. I know they got Jim Harbaugh coming in, but if your quarterback ain't got the best receivers, we saw what happened. So let's just see how he does, okay, without top flight receivers, okay? So, I mean, it's going to be a whole lot of interesting things going with the NFL. Y'all know I like to call it the Hype and Hope League because they hype you up every week to keep that hope up there that you hope your team win. Then the reality sets in. There's 6 teams in each conference. I call them bottom feeders. They don't have a chance. I'm gonna go over that as the season gets going. Can't wait for the draft to drop. Then we'll have some real information once they get these OTAs, and y'all know it with the close to training camps and all that stuff. Then we get to see with our own eyes. We don't need the sources in the building telling everybody, "Oh, this is what's gonna happen." And then something totally different happens when the regular season starts. If these people knew everything, trust me, they would be very wealthy from betting on everything in Vegas. So I just like to call them professionals, And then I got something else I'm gonna be bringing to my uh, to my videos called professionals, because according to the PRO professionals who got the sources in the building, they always tell you what's going on. So they be professing on TV every day about everything they know. So I thought about it as you either professing, confessing, or obsessing over these sports teams and individuals. So one of my confessions is I don't watch female sports. So that's what I'm gonna bring to my videos. I'm gonna have me a little section called professionals. I just don't watch female sports. I don't care how good they supposed to be, the college level and the pro level. There's no reason for me to watch. So I ain't hating on them. I got a young daughter. She played volleyball for a minute. I used to go watch her volleyball games. That's the only way I would go if my own child was involved. She don't play sports no more. No reason for me to watch female sports. That's just me. I don't report on it. I like talking about black quarterbacks. So anyway, I'm gonna have me a session called Professionals, where I'm either professing, confessing, or obsessing over something. And right now it's all the black quarterbacks. I'm professing how good they're gonna be, and I'm obsessing over all the new things that we're gonna have to talk about. And there'll be some confessions too, sports wise, people. But hey, it's the BQF Black Quarterback Forum. YouTube channel Black QBs in Effect. Just wanted to gas you for a minute. We got some exciting things coming, baby. The black quarterback is on the rise, and we here. I'll get at you.